A Florida home can look affordable until the insurance number arrives. Palm Beach County's average homeowner's premium, including wind coverage, was $6,323. Marion County's was $2,191. That is almost 3 times the annual cost inside the same state. We screened 10 retirement towns using the latest county insurance averages, current city listing prices, estimated property taxes, a maintenance reserve, flood exposure, and access to a real hospital. This is a single-family home test. Condos are a different financial problem. The first town survives, but barely. Number 10. DeLand. DeLand's June 2026 median listing price was about $385,000. Volusia County's average homeowner's premium, including wind, was $2,808. Using the same screening formula for every town, estimated property tax, insurance, and a 1% annual maintenance reserve come to roughly $799 a month. That is the highest carrying cost screen among the 10 finalists. DeLand still makes the list because it offers something many cheaper Florida markets do not: a more complete everyday service base and a hospital inside the city. Advent Health DeLand operates around the clock, including emergency care. But DeLand proves why the words inland and cheap are not interchangeable. The city sits away from the immediate beach, yet Volusia County still carries coastal exposure. A specific home may also sit in a flood zone, need an older roof replaced, or receive a quote far above the county average. DeLand fits a retiree who wants Central Florida access and stronger services, but can handle a higher ownership cushion. It is not the place to choose solely because a listing looks cheaper than Orlando. Before number 9, here is exactly what this test measures. The insurance figures come from the Florida Office of Insurance Regulations' July 2026 market report. They represent average traditional homeowners' premiums, including wind coverage, reported by county as of March 31, 2026. They are not quotes. Your price can change with the home's age, roof, construction, insured value, deductibles, wind mitigation, claims history, and carrier. The home price figure is the city's June 2026 median listing price. A listing median is not a sale price, and it is not the price of the house you will buy. It is used here as a consistent market screen. Estimated property tax is based on a recent county effective rate benchmark applied to that city median. Florida's real tax calculation depends on assessed value, exemptions, and local millage. A new owner should never assume the seller's current tax bill will continue unchanged. Homestead exemptions and Save Our Homes limits may help later, but the first-year estimate still needs to be checked with the county property appraiser. The maintenance reserve is 1% of the home price per year. That is not a promise that repairs will stay inside that amount. In Florida, a roof, air conditioning system, plumbing issue, or storm deductible can break a neat annual average very quickly. The monthly number in this ranking includes insurance, estimated property tax, and the maintenance reserve. It does not include a mortgage, utilities, lawn care, pest control, flood insurance, homeowners association dues, or a car. A town passes only as a first-stage ownership screen. Flood coverage is handled separately because homeowners insurance usually does not cover flooding, and the correct flood cost depends on the exact property. Every finalist still requires an address-level flood map check and a real quote. Condos are excluded from the ranking. Condo unit insurance, association master policies, reserve funding, milestone inspections, and possible special assessments create a different structure. A low condo purchase price can be wiped out by association costs that do not appear in a single-family comparison. With that method clear, the next town lowers the monthly screen by about $90. Number 9. Bartow. Bartow's median listing price was about $329,000. Polk County's average homeowner's premium was $2,767. The combined screening estimate lands near $708 a month. That includes roughly $2,435 in estimated annual property tax and $3,290 set aside for maintenance. Bartow Regional Medical Center gives the city a local hospital rather than forcing every emergency toward a larger metro. The hospital has been expanding, which matters in a retirement decision because affordability without nearby care can become expensive in a different way. Bartow's risk is not a dramatic coastal insurance average. It is the accumulation of ordinary Florida costs. Insurance is still substantial. Air conditioning is not optional. A roof's remaining life can influence both the quote and whether a carrier will write the policy. Bartow fits someone who wants a smaller Polk County seat and does not need a resort town lifestyle. It loses points for anyone who expects a low home price to create a low total bill automatically. The city passes. The inspection and insurance quote still decide whether the individual house passes. Number 8. Palatka. Palatka's median listing price was approximately $314,900. Putnam County's average homeowners premium was $2,621. The carrying cost screen comes to about $701 a month. Palatka's insurance average is lower than many coastal Florida counties, but its estimated property tax rate is the highest used in this group. That keeps it from ranking higher. HCA Florida Putnam Hospital is a 99-bed acute care hospital in Palatka. That gives the town practical healthcare value beyond the home price number. The St. Johns River is part of Palatka's identity and part of its due diligence. Inland does not mean flood-free. A home near the river, a creek, or low-lying drainage can require a different insurance conversation from a house only a few miles away. Palatka fits a retiree who wants a smaller city, a hospital, and a lower market entry point than much of Northeast Florida. It is a poor fit for someone unwilling to investigate flood maps, elevation, roof age, and the exact tax estimate before making an offer. The annual premium average helps. The address still controls the decision. Number 7. Lake City. Lake City's median listing price was about $346,000, making it more expensive than several towns that rank above it. Columbia County's average homeowner's premium was $2,557. After estimated property tax and the maintenance reserve, the screen is almost $700 a month. HCA Florida Lake City Hospital is a full acute care hospital serving the region. That gives Lake City a stronger healthcare gate than many North Florida towns with lower asking prices. Lake City's location can also be practical. It sits near major north-south and east-west routes, but that convenience does not erase property-specific storm and flood questions. North Florida can still receive severe wind and heavy rain. An older roof can transform a county average premium into a very different quote. The city fits a retiree who values regional access, a hospital, and a less coastal insurance profile. It is less attractive for someone shopping only for the lowest purchase price. Lake City is a reminder that lower insurance does not always produce the lowest total burden. The house price and maintenance reserve keep the monthly screen near $700. Number 6. Leesburg. Leesburg's June median listing price was about $320,000. Lake County's average homeowner's premium was $2,650. The screening estimate comes to roughly $698 a month. That is almost tied with Lake City, but Leesburg moves ahead because its lower home price benchmark slightly reduces the maintenance reserve. UF Health Leesburg Hospital is a major acute care facility in the city. For retirees who expect regular medical use, that is a meaningful advantage. Leesburg also requires careful property selection. The word lake appears for a reason. A home can be inland and still face water-related exposure. The correct question is not simply whether the town is on the coast. It is whether the exact parcel, drainage, elevation, and flood designation create an additional premium. Leesburg fits someone who wants Central Florida healthcare and a retirement-oriented service base without paying the highest coastal insurance averages. It becomes weaker when the chosen property adds association dues, private flood coverage, or major roof work. The town passes the county-level screen. The parcel decides how much of that advantage survives. Number 5. Winter Haven. Winter Haven uses the same Polk County insurance average as Bartow, $2,767. The difference is the housing number. Winter Haven's median listing price was approximately $295,000, about $34,000 less than Bartow. That pulls the screening estimate down to roughly $658 a month. Winter Haven Hospital provides substantial acute care capacity inside the city. That helps the town balance lower housing costs with real medical access. The obvious caution is water. Winter Haven is built around a chain of lakes. A property does not need an ocean view to face flood or drainage exposure. Homeowners coverage and flood coverage are separate questions, and a lender may require flood insurance depending on the property. Winter Haven fits a retiree who wants more services than a very small town and can select a house carefully. It is less convincing for someone planning to buy into a community without reading the association budget, roof responsibility, and flood information. The comparison with Bartow is useful. Both use the same county insurance average. Winter Haven ranks higher because the current city listing median is lower. That is how the same insurance environment can produce a different ownership burden. Number 4. Sebring. Sebring's median listing price was about $285,000. Highlands County's average homeowners premium was $2,736. The monthly screen lands near $622. That is a meaningful drop from Winter Haven, driven mainly by the lower home price benchmark and a lower estimated property tax rate. Advent Health Sebring provides acute care and emergency services in the community. That helps the city clear the healthcare gate without depending on a distant hospital. Sebring is inland, but it is surrounded by lakes and exposed to Florida weather. The correct interpretation is not that insurance risk disappears. It is that the county average is far below the state's most expensive coastal counties. The housing stock matters. An inexpensive older house with an aging roof, outdated electrical system, or deferred maintenance can be much harder to insure than the county figure suggests. A newer roof and documented wind mitigation may change the quote in the other direction. Sebring fits a retiree who wants an established smaller city, hospital access, and a lower ownership screen. It does not fit someone who intends to skip inspections because the asking price feels safe. The purchase price opens the door. The condition of the house determines whether insurance lets you stay. Number 3. Ocala. Ocala is the clearest insurance story in the video. The city's June median listing price was about $297,900. Marion County's average homeowner's premium was $2,191, the lowest county average among these 10 finalists. The total screening estimate is about $612 a month. Ocala also offers multiple hospital systems and a broader medical network than many cities at this price level. That makes it one of the strongest combinations of healthcare depth and lower county insurance cost. Why is it not number 1? The home price benchmark and estimated property tax keep its total screen above 2 smaller markets. Ocala can also vary sharply by neighborhood, construction type, age, and whether a property sits inside a managed community with additional dues. This is the town that makes the thumbnail comparison honest. Palm Beach County's reported average premium was more than $6,300. Marion County's was just over $2,190. The gap is not a guaranteed personal saving, but it shows why geography inside Florida matters. Ocala fits a retiree who wants a larger service base and a lower county insurance average. It deserves a real quote, not a victory lap. Number 2. Marianna. Marianna has the lowest home price benchmark in the group at approximately $274,900. Jackson County's average homeowner's premium was $2,851. That insurance number is higher than Ocala's, yet Mariana's total screening estimate is lower, around $593 a month. The lower home price and lower estimated property tax rate overcome the higher county premium. Jackson Hospital provides local acute care services, allowing Mariana to pass the healthcare gate. The trade-off is the Panhandle. Mariana is inland, but inland communities in this region have experienced severe storm impacts. Moving away from the beach does not create a protective bubble. Roof strength, tree exposure, construction, drainage, and the insurer's model still matter. Mariana fits someone who prioritizes a lower purchase price and a smaller monthly ownership screen. It is less suitable for someone who wants a large metropolitan specialist network or assumes inland means low storm exposure. This town demonstrates the point of using more than one number. Its insurance average is not the lowest. The total screen still ranks second because the purchase price and tax estimate are more forgiving. Number 1. Inverness. Inverness produces the lowest combined screen among the 10 finalists. Its June median listing price was about $279,000. Citrus County's average homeowner's premium was $2,456. Add the estimated property tax and 1% maintenance reserve, and the result is roughly $579 a month. HCA Florida Citrus Hospital is a 204-bed acute care hospital in Inverness. That gives the town local hospital access rather than a purely rural affordability story. The largest warning is water and property type. Citrus County contains rivers, lakes, low-lying areas, and coastal communities. The county average cannot describe every Inverness address. A house that looks inexpensive may still need separate flood coverage, a new roof, or expensive system upgrades. Inventory also matters. A median listing price does not guarantee a well-maintained, insurable single-family house at that number. The winning property is not simply the cheapest listing. It is the house whose roof, elevation, construction, taxes, and insurance, quote, all survive inspection. Inverness fits a retiree who wants a smaller Central Florida community, hospital access, and the lowest carrying cost screen in this comparison. It wins the model. It still has to win the address level test. So, do Florida retirement towns still work after insurance? Some do, but the winning pattern is not simply cheap home plus inland map pin. The strongest pure insurance result is Ocala in Marion County. The lowest total ownership screen is Inverness. Mariana proves that a lower home price can offset a higher premium. Winter Haven and Bartow show how two cities in the same county can produce different burdens. DeLand offers more services, but with the thinnest margin. The final decision requires 5 documents before an offer becomes emotional. A real insurance quote, the roof and wind mitigation records, the county tax estimate for a new owner, the flood determination, and the full association budget if one exists. All market and insurance figures were checked in August 2026. They are comparisons, not guaranteed costs or personal financial advice. Would you choose the town with the lowest monthly screen or pay more for a larger medical and service network? The next State Trail report looks at the American markets where sellers now outnumber buyers.